Welcome to Office Hours, hosted by legendary sports executive, entrepreneur, and investor David Meltzer, where the brightest millionaires, billionaires, and entrepreneurs in business, sports, and entertainment get together to talk about success, failure, and everything in between.
There's so much more effort someone will give if it is not seen as the job, but the thing that they enjoy doing with their life.
Take a deep dive into the mind of some of the world's most impactful guests.
So I think oftentimes the thing that we're looking for is right there in front of our face. It's just disguised.
But I actually really believe that not telling creative people what to do is exactly what you should do with creative people.
To share their strategies and tools to dominate their respective fields. David Meltzer hosts Office Hours.
I'm going to use a word that a lot of people don't use when it comes to digital marketing, and you are the expert, the doctor of digital marketing in my mind. And it's the word investment. It is an investment, digital marketing. It is the same as buying an annuity, and it does take consistent investment. How do you articulate to someone who comes in with a vision that's unrealistic, that there is a minimum investment and a time and risk tolerance involved in that investment in order to align and manage the expectations that exist out there, while there's so many people standing in front of cars they don't own and houses they don't own, telling them, I can get you 1 million followers by doing this raffle.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mentioned like real estate and things of that nature. I tell people that if you look at your brand, like building out real estate online versus renting, major difference. If you're renting, you're in the space, in and out of the space, you're getting your conversions a lot faster. But as soon as you stop spending that money, your assets disappear. I tell people, if you want to buy something, it takes longer to buy it. You're working on that asset, but anything that I help people build is going to stay around for as long as the internet's going to stay around, because when you're building assets for people, you're actually helping not only my clients to build assets, but the people who we're giving the assets to. Their chances of having those assets be found online is much greater. So why would they want to take those assets off of the internet? So it's a win-win for everybody. But you just have to, you mentioned it really, really well. When you look at your brand and you're chiseling away over time slowly on building it, it's like anything else. You don't stop talking about who you are with PR. You don't stop spending money on digital ads. You don't stop doing all these different things just because you feel like, I've spent enough time and/or energy or money on that. You just have to keep chiseling away, and then over time, what you'll notice is your brand will just start taking off like a massive wave on the internet. But it takes time to build your brand well enough to where everything that you do over those years finally gets to the top of that wave. But once you get on top of that wave, you're able to ride that for a very long time by simply feeding the machine every single week.